They cannot mark 1 year later. They cannot mark 1 year later. Do I never measure? Do I never measure? Should rarely be a manager. Should rarely be a manager. She wears a dress to work every day. She wears a dress to work every day. Their cousins are journeymen. Their cousins are journeymen. I'm swimming. I'm swimming. If there is no chance of snowfall, I will go out. If there is no chance of snowfall, I will go out. We could go in. We could go in. Do you not recommend after 4 months? Do you not recommend after 4 months? For I go to kindergarten. For I go to kindergarten. I don't want to drink too much and get sick. I don't want to drink too much and get sick. He could not immediately become a statistician. He could not immediately become a statistician. His nephew was a postman. His nephew was a postman. You should try for 2 weeks. You should try for 2 weeks. Didn't we take care of every week? Didn't we take care of every week? Wouldn't he have planned? Wouldn't he have planned? Shouldn't he be the judge? Shouldn't he be the judge? We should kiss from time to time. We should kiss from time to time. Ships after 4 weeks. Ships after 4 weeks. They may be suitable. They may be suitable. His stepmothers were advertisers. His stepmothers were advertisers. Environmental concerns are becoming more and more urgent. Environmental concerns are becoming more and more urgent. Sometimes I was a firefighter. Sometimes I was a firefighter. It is important to be able to use correct grammar. It is important to be able to use correct grammar. Your husband is an accountant. Your husband is an accountant. Organizes every year. Organizes every year. Will it include 10 years? Will it include 10 years? Doesn't it sit after a night? Doesn't it sit after a night? He couldn't believe it the night before. He couldn't believe it the night before. Shouldn't she be the receptionist right away? Shouldn't she be the receptionist right away? I was born under the stars. I was born under the stars. He was not an immediate publisher. He was not an immediate publisher. It must be climbed frequently. It must be climbed frequently. Could you please help me with this math problem? Could you please help me with this math problem? Do you have any questions or concerns before you leave? Do you have any questions or concerns before you leave? Do they have to play in the afternoon? Do they have to play in the afternoon? Were her grandchildren carers? Were her grandchildren carers? We couldn't threaten 5 weeks ago. We couldn't threaten 5 weeks ago. You're kicking at sunset. You're kicking at sunset. Doesn't she remember? Doesn't she remember? Should take a weekly break. Should take a weekly break. I use the internet every day. I use the internet every day. I took a shower before going to bed. I took a shower before going to bed. Does not continue. Does not continue. Don't think right away. Don't think right away. Do you babysit often? Do you babysit often? Doesn't it work often? Doesn't it work often? We used to win every month. We used to win every month. I don't want to lose my machine for losses. I don't want to lose my machine for losses.